One thing I've learned about making 50k per month is that you have to be able to already see yourself making that money before you even get there. I learned this from I was listening to a podcast with a lady who, I believe if I'm not mistaken, she had been trading for like 10 years. It might have been 15 years, something like that. She'd been trading for a good amount of time. She said it took her 8 years, if I'm not mistaken, to make 50k a month. And she mentioned that during that time, there were a lot of times where she was making losses, she was having setbacks, etc. But it didn't affect her because she already believed that it was going to come. It didn't matter that it wasn't there yet in the physical, because in her mind, it was already on the way. She knew that she was going to get there. And I think about that, I listen to that and I think about my own personal goals. I think about the things that I'm focusing on achieving myself, and I'm like, what are the areas in which I haven't been fully embodying this principle? What are the areas in which I'm not at the frequency where I already know it's done? I feel like it's a concept that I've kind of allowed to escape my mind. Not completely, but to an extent. In certain areas of my life, I apply it well. In quite a few areas of my life, I apply it well. But at the same time, as I reflect, I think about, I could be applying it better. Like, I can be thinking, like, for example, in my sales role, it's like, we got our targets for this quarter, and I don't know exactly what my target is. I asked one of my guys who has been in a company for 6 months longer than I have, I asked him, what's your target? Because bear in mind, the targets go up every quarter. So I was like, what's your target? He told me a number. I said, cool, that's my target. Then I'm not even going to check, man. I'm gonna set that as my target. But as I'm setting that as my target, I feel like part of me internally doesn't believe that I'm gonna hit. And what that does is it has a ripple effect on my level of execution potentially, or maybe even my quality of execution. Maybe my quality of productivity. Maybe the quality of the input isn't the same because I don't believe strongly enough that that target is going to be smashed. So as I think about that, I think I need to rewire that. I need to recognize that actually, of course it's going to be done. I'm the real, you know what I'm saying? I'm Lamar, learning with Lamar. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how this thing's set. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta let yourself know. You just gotta remind yourself who you are. If other people have been able to achieve it, why can't you? Why wouldn't it? Just because the results aren't fully there yet, who cares? Why do the results have to be there now for them to actually be able to come? So with that said, I encourage you to think about, what are the areas in your life, what are the goals that you have that you're not currently operating at the frequency where you know deep down that it's already done. No doubts. Maybe you're still operating at the frequency of, yeah, I'm going to aim to make this happen. I'm going to try. I'm going to do my best. How can we get ourselves to the frequency of, it's already done? It's already done. 10k per month, it's already done. 50k per month, it's already done. 5k per month, it's already done. Whatever the target is. 6-pack, it's already done. Wham, it's already done. Whatever it is, yeah. How can we activate that part of ourselves that believes it wholeheartedly? Well, the first step is listening to Learning with Lamar's videos, number one. Maybe watching as well if you want to appreciate the visuals. But outside of that though, it's reminding ourselves, it's telling ourselves, it's the other things that we're listening to. It's having people around us that are going to actually instill belief into us, and it's also instilling belief into the people around us too. But that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother episode. With that being said, you've been tuning with Learning with Lamar. I'm gonna catch you guys tomorrow. I said I wanted to change my outro, but I don't know what to change it to. I don't know. So for now, you know what? On this one, there's no outro.